Coming to the third section of this interview, and we want to talk about from the student perspective, right? And of course from reforms and policy. So from your perspective, what policy reforms or initiatives could help alleviate the challenges associated with meeting the demand of career skilling in India, particularly for specialized engineering disciplines?
There are two good things which are happening
in
Indian education sector, engineering education sector. The first thing is most of the top institutes are getting autonomy, academic autonomy. They are now not affiliated to any specific university.
Right.
And with my observation, I would like to tell you that autonomy is the need of an hour.
Right.
Each and every engineering institute should get autonomous.
Okay, now that you mention it, can you give us clarity and for the audience as to what is the autonomous?
Autonomous structure means you are not binded by university rules.
Right.
You have a freedom to set your own syllabus.
Right.
You have freedom to set your own evaluation system. You have freedom to set your own timelines.
Okay.
You have a freedom to send a student for internship of 6 months. You have freedom to take them a good projects. You can include lot of good subjects.
Right.
You can develop the curriculum as you want. You can empower your faculty as you like, because unless and until you are not getting autonomy, your faculty will be teaching the same subject which are set by the university for 1000 colleges.
Right.
If your college is at a top quality college, if you know that if your students are good, then why to get restricted in the syllabus of university? Instead of that, elevate your career, elevate your syllabus, empower your faculty, so that directly from second year, third year, they can start teaching the subjects like cyber security or AI ML or augmented reality, virtual reality. What will happen? The unnecessary, I'll not say dead, but it's a kind of a repetitive, simple, old subject which has no relevance with the job market.
Correct.
Keeping those subjects in the syllabus is not going to solve the problems.
Correct.
So, Swayattata, that is the good word for autonomy. Okay, you should have the autonomy. You should get the autonomy. And one good thing which is happening in India, irrespective of politics, I would like to support the national education policy which is coming up.
Okay.
National Education Policy 2020 is a great window to empower the youth of India. It's a great policy. If you go through the points of National Education Policy, all their clauses, and not only it is multidisciplinary, it is taking care of your all personality quotient. Like we say, we want a good engineer. Okay, when I say that, or a good Indian youth with high skills, means what? When the high skills will get developed, unless and until his physical, mental, emotional, intellectual, all quotients are flourished.
Correct.
And that can be only possible with National Education Policy, NEP 2020. Fantastic model. It's very difficult to explain that model here in 5 minutes. But I would urge all the academia leaders and vice chancellors and all deans that unless and until we honestly, holistically follow NEP, the things will remain as it is. So, National Education Policy is a great tool to bridge the skill gaps.
True.
So these are the two important things.
So it's a huge enabler for the
huge
Indian
enabler, both autonomy as well as NEP.
Interesting. You're also a certified counselor, I suppose, right? What advice would you offer to students navigating, the complexities of career planning and skill development in today's market?
See, in our whole interview, we could not talk much about student as a identity. So now I would like to tell you that we at Army Institute of Technology, and for that sake, for any college, the psychology of the engineering student is very important. There are 50-60% students out of the batch who have definitely opted for engineering as their choice. But there are other 30-40 students, either they do not have that inclination, they have come here as a force, they have come here because there is no other choice, they have come here because of peer pressure.
Correct.
So psychology plays a very important role, and we always observe that this generation Z, technologically, technically, they may be very good, but the struggle or the efforts which our generation has seen in our old days, unfortunately, they have not seen. That's why they are emotionally weak.
Right.
If you see today's boy of 2021, he's emotionally weak. He may be technically or technology advanced, but he's emotionally weak. Now, emotionally weak is not a crime.
Correct.
We also sometimes as a person may be emotionally weak.
It was a different age and time for us.
It's a different age and time for us, but in terms of a career, in terms of a bridging skill gap, the first point is that particular student should be mentally stable.
Okay.
So we at AIT, we not only have started the mental health committee, but before that also we have a very good system of class counselors.
Okay.
20 students, one class counselor. That counselor is now trained on psychological, basic aspects of psychological counseling. If we found the case is little too difficult, too complicated, we have at AIT empaneled with 2-3 good psychologists.
Right.
These psychologists come here twice or thrice in a month. They talk to the students, and I'll tell you, there are a lot of issues nowadays in this generation, both boys and girls, and we need a systematic system at any college, not only at AIT, but at any college, to address their psychological issues. Unless and until they are calm and quiet, they cannot concentrate on building the skills. So for students community, your teacher, even in engineering colleges, like in our old days in primary schools or secondary schools, always teacher used to keep a very personal rapport with each and every student. What is happening in your house, what you do, घरी गेल्यावर तू काय करतो, and all that questions. It has a very great meaning. So that we need to bring back. Unless and until we don't do that, these students will not be happy. Means, like I earlier mentioned, their all quotients will not be flourished. So that is which is very important. We have that system.
Right.
We have, and counseling is of two types. One is a psychological counseling to address the personality issues. Second is career counseling. That now you are in computer IT branch. Many times what happens? मुझे तो चाहिए था computer IT but नहीं मिला because merit was less, so I landed in mechanical engineering or electronics engineering.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happened, and वो frustration increase होते होते then year down, backlog, then out of engineering college and huge issues. Now here the career counselor, and that's why initially I told that TPO must be a good career counselor. He should call every time, only teachers nahi. TPO also should call him. He should explain हमारे भाई. Nowadays, for example, electronics and telecommunication, 80% IT industries consider electronics and telecommunication branch at par with computer science and IT. They consider ENTC. You will get 70% opportunities. Acha, if you are landed up in mechanical, now there is a future is of automation and robotics that is going to happen very soon. There are a lot of buzz around semiconductor market. There are a lot of buzz in electric vehicles. So that branch, core branch also, mechanical or electronics and telecommunication, that will not die. It will be there.
Right.
So now these aspects, you consider student, their mindset, their psychology, and then you should do a proper counseling.
Right.
That is something which is important.
So you have to know the ecosystem to be able to counsel.
And our faculty at Army Institute, our management especially has a very great role in this. They are very supportive. Our faculty members, our head of departments, very genuine, very supportive. And we have built that system. We have a couple of good teachers who are excellent in counseling. They keep on doing counseling. It's very good altogether.
I'm sure. Well, once again, thank you.
Thank you very much.